Chairman, under 8.3, we talk about the references made to unroadworthy bicycles, which I took to read to mean probably bicycles without lights, because you talk further on about your lit programme. But I noticed in the outcomes section, section 9, no references been made to a particular area of activity. Now, as somebody who occasionally has to drive in Cambridge, I don't live there, I find it still terribly frustrating. I feel sometimes I'm running a gauntlet when dealing with cyclists, and we still seem to have a fairly significant problem, not just with those who choose to ride without lights fitted, but some who feel that they can ignore traffic signals and the ability to change lane and drive right across it without either looking over their shoulder or indicating. Some of them must obviously have got eyes in the back of their head. And I just wonder how successful you think that lit programme and any other programme that the police might be undertaking, say particularly in this Cambridge city, but I'm sure it's not just within the city.
Okay.
Well, as you know, Mr. Chairman, I've taken a great deal of interest in this, and I've been out with the force, in particular the specials and the BCSOs dealing with cyclists. It's quite interesting that if we're out and about, it only takes half an hour before all the tweeters get going, and the whole city know we're out doing it. And that's good, because we want to make them aware that they should be doing the right thing. Lights on bikes, you know, it is people taking their life into their own hands. And it's not fair on the motorists, because the motorists can't necessarily see them. There was a wonderful picture in the Cambridge Evening News where I was standing there, and there was a cyclist coming towards us with no lights. The bus further down the road with big lights. And if you hadn't put a ring around it, you wouldn't have seen that it was a cyclist. So that's important. When I was out with them a few weeks back, I was really heartened, because we actually gave a ticket to someone ridden through a red light. This member of the public came up to me and said, "This is wonderful," he says. "It's about time someone did something about it, because they're taking their lives and others into their hands by doing it." So, you know, again, this goes around the community, and I've got to say that the cycling organisations in Cambridge are very supportive of us trying to get this right. And as you know, a lot of things, if you came out with me, you'd find you've got so many students that come from different parts of the world that really, I don't think they have doors some places. So we're quite surprised, you know, when you confront them with this. So we're doing that. And in terms of bicycles with lights, it's not only that, some of them don't have brakes. And we actually take them off the road there and then, if that's the case, to say, you know, this is it, until that's put right, you're not having it back. So I think that the work has been done there, and you can't just sort of have a war on a group of people. Bearing in mind there are so many cyclists in Cambridge, you've got to get them on side, see that, so that they understand that they are part and parcel of the traffic system.
Okay.
But so too are pedestrians.
Yeah.
You know.
Do you want to come back for a supplementary?
Yeah.
They don't have to wear lights.
No, I agree, and you're confirming the problem to the Commission, but it was really in terms of the outcomes. Do you believe that the lit programme and the area are actually successful? Because those of us who are, you know, doing a bit of empirical testing, if you like, would suspect that it's not making a great deal of difference. So I suppose it's how do you measure success is the...
I think it is because you get waves, because as you approach the summer, of course, the students will go away. And by then, we hope a lot of them understand what they've got to do. But then you've got to start again in the autumn, when the new ones come in. And we do work with the university, it's part of freshers, telling this. So it does make an impact, there's no question about it. I personally think, you know, because I drive through Cambridge and keep a very close watch on what's going on, there are far more cyclists now with proper lights on them than we had a few years back. So it's progressing, still not good enough though.
Okay. Bring in Edward. I'll just remind us, we've got half an hour left, we've got to be out by 4, and we've got a couple
Oh,
of
sorry, Mr. Chairman, I'll be.
we've got a couple of other agenda items to go through.